Hello, Gemini, and welcome to September 2022 and your monthly guidance with me, Julie Poole. Thank you so much for being here. I truly appreciate your time on my channel. So, this is good for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and cross watching. However, you want to use it is fine. So, September, we have your ruler. Mercury going retrograde around about the 10th of September, depending where you are in the world. And Mercury is going to be retrograde for the rest of September. All right. So you'll feel that run up to the shadow period probably as much as a week before. So just be aware of it. Don't let it frighten you, but just be aware of it. Double check your communications. If you're sending an email, make sure you click send and it's not sitting in your outbox, not gone anywhere, or that it's not gone to the wrong person, all that kind of stuff. Just double check, okay? I'm double Mercury, so I've always got to be very, very careful. And I know some of you are the same. All right. So I've already pulled most of your cards. We'll get some clarifiers, but we have a very strong message for you about moving on from what didn't serve you, done, dusted, finished, out the way, finished, done. And we're moving into a time now of joy and pleasure and beauty, which is lovely. So let me show you what we've got. So from the wisdom of the oracle, we've got two cards here. First of all, we've got time for a nap followed by time to go. So when I asked about this, well, what's going on here then? So the time for a nap is a little bit like the Four of Swords. It's the card when we just take a break, take a breather, step back, rest, retreat, recharge, reboot, just get your act together to just ready, get your energy together, get your mental energy together, get your determination together, get everything together because we are going to be moving forward. Time to go. All right. Now, when it's time for us to move forward in life, whether that's into a new job, a new relationship, a new home, moving area, whatever it is, it can be absolutely anything. This is a general read. It can be leaving behind a behavior, a way of being, an addiction, a dependency, a negativity, whatever it is. You're going to be leaving it behind you as you move through September. Now, the thing is with Mercury retrograde, my beautiful Geminis, and as Gemini ruled, Mercury ruled, you're going to know this, most of you anyway. But Mercury, when it goes retrograde, brings stuff back from the past. It's a kind of review time. It happens every 3 months. We look back and kind of say, excuse me, where was I? Where was I? Where was I doing 3 or 4 months ago? What was going on for me then? Have I grown, changed? Am I still stuck? Have I still there when I should have moved on now? Am I hanging on to something that's finished? It gives us that chance to just have a little bit of a check in with ourselves about where I'm at. It also gives the universe and life the opportunity to bring stuff back to us, bringing it around full circle, a bit like a merry-go-round. Here it comes again. Are you sure you don't want this? Are you done with this? Is this finished now? Can we let this go and move on? It's always that kind of energy of bringing something back around. And very often it can be an ex lover, it can be an ex-friend pops back up again, or somebody just generally you've lost touch with, haven't heard from in years, and all of a sudden they pop back into your vicinity, maybe send you a message on social media, or you bump into somebody in the street who says, oh, did you know so-and-so's back? It just coincidentally happens. There's no such thing as coincidences. It's the universe and life bringing it back round to you again to say, is this done now? Are you sure? Okay. If it's just, if it's done and you're sure, we won't bring it back round again, but we just wanted to check. All right. So the time for a nap. we need to take a step back. We're going to stay with this for a minute, all right? Taking a step back, because coming in from the tarot, we have the Five of Swords, which is conflict, and we have the Eight of Swords, which is being stuck within that conflict. Being a bit stuck can be negativity, can be apathy, can be like, no, what's the point? You know, we all get like that sometimes, don't we? We get a bit kind of, what's the point? Now, if you've been stuck in that kind of funk for a while, this is what is time for it to go. All right. So we're going to take a step back. We're going to recharge and we're going to reboot and we're going to get the balance back. We're getting the balance back, coming in with that Temperance card now. Everything's starting to balance. Everything's starting to come back into alignment. The brightness, the rainbows, the light and colour starting to come back again. Good, good. It's time for this to go. So whatever this is for you, this Five of Swords, Eight of Swords, where you've been stuck, where it's been a little bit perhaps in your head, time for that to go now. We're leaving it behind, bye-bye, and we are moving on. So we have then that time to go. That's what we're leaving behind, that conflict, putting it behind us. That kind of reminds me of Cinderella running away from the ball in her finery in that lovely dress. It's time to go. We can't outstay our welcome. Interesting. Why am I saying that? Outstaying the welcome. Okay, I'm just listening to what they're saying. Some of it, yeah, all right, okay. So they want me to go back to this a minute. You know, when you get that feeling, that really strong feeling, this is done. We're done, whether it's you and me, a job, whether it is a behavior and attitude, you know, right, that's it with the alcohol, I'm done. Oh, that's it with the smoking, I'm done. That's it with the sugar and the chocolate, I'm done. Whatever it is, I just getting this. It's time. It's more than time. We're done. We're done. We're finished, right? We're moving towards the balance and we are moving on now, right? Now, as we move on, we have the Stargate of Lyra. This is one of the highest vibrational cards in the unicorn deck, okay? It is phenomenally high. It says, expand your causal chakra, enter the universe kingdom. So we are leaving behind this low vibrational, draining energy, stuck energy, fear-based energy, limited energy. We're leaving it behind and we are now moving forward into this higher vibrational place. Now this is beautiful because it's coming in now with the Eight of Wands. We are moving forward easily, comfortably. Eight of Wands is there's nothing in the way now. There's nothing holding us back, you know, as opposed to the Eight of Swords, where she's chained and blindfolded and on her knees and can't see a way forward. There always is a way forward, but she can't see it at the moment. So, right, the blindfolds are off. Because we have this Stargate of Lyra, we're really being able to see now. Number 40, fours are all about foundations and home and feeling secure and stable within ourselves. And we can move forward now. And we are moving on, moving forward to that which we want. Now, what's coming in is very, very beautiful. We are moving forward towards the Two of Cups, which is love. Self-love, self-worth, love of another, connections, harmony. It's absolutely beautiful. And that is coming in with the Sun and the Emperor. Two major arcana cards of power, empowerment, shining a light on it, being able to see who you are. All right, who you are with that Two of Cups. Because when we are wanting love, whether it's a romantic love or friendships or family love, connections, togetherness, oneness, rather than isolation, loneliness, this is the opposite of where you've been stuck, where you've been limited, where you've been in the battle. We are now moving towards really beautiful, harmonious, loving relationships. That balance with the Temperance card really coming forward now, healing, restoring, renewing, and we are moving into a time of great abundance. We have the koi spirit, right? Koi fish from the animal kingdom, which is always enough. All right. This is a card of abundance. Whenever we see any fish, a fish in the tarot represent abundance because it's the fish are always in shoals of thousands, hundreds of thousands, unlimited. So especially with the koi, because koi will just grow and grow and grow. They can literally just fill the size of whatever pond that they're in. They will just keep growing. They are unlimited. So the koi spirit is an energy around you of there being enough, always enough, always enough, not sometimes enough or now and again enough, always enough. So you're in this energy of flow of enough, and coming in from the angels, we have this double energy message of, well, energy and joy, this double message. Joyful energy, joyful. Look at the sparkles and the energy around both of these cards. This is the energy flowing down and through you because your energy here connecting with the unicorn kingdom, with the Stargate of Lyra, which is very high vibrational, opening up a portal to that which is joy, to that which is all that you are, the magic available to you. So you are coming out of this time, which has been very kind of conflicted and stuck and limited. You're coming out of that, and the balance is coming back as you take a step back from all of that. I mean, look at the way she's resting here within the moon card, just having a little break. And there is a real determination. There's a decision. There's a deciding of, do you know what? I'm done with that. I'm done with that way of thinking, that way of being, that way of living, whatever that was, might have been, as I said there, I'm getting for some of you, especially through the summer, those of you in the Northern Hemisphere, perhaps a little bit of over exuberance with barbecues, parties, drinking, fun, going out, doing this, doing that, and feeling by the end of the summer now, this in September, like I'm pretty well exhausted, pretty well knackered. It's time to take a step back and a break because I'm ready to move forward. And in that forward movement is this joy, incredible joy and abundance and power. I mean, these two together, when we put the Emperor and the Sun together, this is amazing. This is incredible power, the shining the light on your own power of what you want to create. And it's coming from a place of love. So for some of you, this can be a loving, romantic relationship that is going to the next level. For some of you, this could be a new relationship. For many of you, this is your own sense of love and worth, which is really rising. You're rising in your power. So let's find out some more. Tell me more, please, about where we're moving into this joy, this energy, this power. Have a little bit more information, please, for Gemini. What is this greater power that we're moving into? Okay. So we've got Knight of Wands, 10 of Wands, 3 of Wands, 4 of Cups. Wow. All these wands. Okay. So you've been dissatisfied. You've been fed up. You're a bit bored. Same old, same stuff, different day, just the same old routine, wearing a bit thin now, becoming a little bit jaded, a little bit tiring. I just don't want to do this anymore. Now, whether this is a relationship or a job, or whether it's something within your health, that we keep doing the things we're doing, eating, consuming the things that are no good for us, and wondering why we constantly feel so tired. This is you saying, I just don't want to do this anymore. I want more. I want to expand. I want to grow. I want to feel fire in my belly. I want to feel energy in my heart. I want to feel have the ability within my energy field to be able to travel. The Three of Wands is a card of travel and trips. Have you got the energy to jump on that trip and just go off sailing around the world as much as you might want to? Do you have the energy to be able to do it? Are you tired constantly? Because that time for a nap card says, you are drained. That 10 of Wands says, yes, life has been heavy and burdensome and bothersome and boring and all the beads there. It's just, it's not the life I want. I want to feel energized and vibrant and powerful, and I want to travel and I want to expand and I want to grow. So what are we doing then? Show me. How are we getting there? What are we doing? We are shifting into this higher energy of joy. We're stepping into this abundant energy. We're looking at the gateway and we are definitely on the move. We are definitely on the move. All right. So look at this. Where's it gone? Right. Time to go. Time to go. Time to go. So, Gemini, what is it that you are going from? It's going to happen whether you want it to or not. The Tower says we can do it the easy way or we can do it the hard way, but we're doing it. So, am I going to make the decision myself from a place of power, from a place of trust that I deserve something better? Am I going to make the decision to go trusting that all my needs are always met and more? There is always enough. Or am I going to say, well, it's not that bad, really? It's like, yeah, it is. I'm bored. I'm stuck. And I'm not doing anything about it. So I can either step into my power with the Emperor, I can step into my Knight of Wands, which is taking action, or I can choose to ignore it. If I ignore it, the universe will do it for me. Something will shift so that I can absolutely make those changes that need to be made, because there is joy waiting there for me. There is unknown. There is untapped potential. There is something bigger, better, brighter here. And I need to trust that it's time and I'm ready to move forward. I'm absolutely ready to move forward. When we've outstayed our welcome, whether it's in a job, we've been there too long, in a relationship that's well past its sell by date, but we're not doing anything about it, it becomes heavier and heavier and heavier and heavier and heavier. And so when we say, okay, then, this or something better, let's go. Let's go and see what is on the other side of this. Let's go and see what's that. Let's go and see. Let's jump in. So we are going. You are leaving something behind. Now, as I said, this can be because of that Two of Cups. This can be a relationship, but this doesn't have to be that at all. This is a card of self-worth and self-love. So what you can be leaving behind is behaviors that hurt you, harm you, self-sabotage you, that limit you, that damage you, that don't care about you. You can be leaving people in situations that don't care about you because you say, do you know what? I'm just going to trust that there is something better here. I am working on a new contract. I'm working on a new beginning. I am working on justice. I am working on something brand new here. Now, we've got the Eight of Pentacles with the Hierophant. So we have the opportunity here for these two to come together and form higher knowledge, new contracts, new commitments. We can, with that judgment card, sorry, I am dropping the cards all over the place. With the judgment card, This is renewal, rebirth. This can be something coming back around for it to be re-examined and looked at and say, do I want it this time? But this is me rising up from the ashes into a new me. This is a rebirth time. This is a brand new, bigger, better, brighter me. I mean, these three cards here with the Hierophant and Justice. Justice can symbolize a contract, legal matters, as can the Hierophant. We are working on this now. This can also be bringing about the closure of a contract, right? Because the Judgment card is all about re-examining, have I learned everything I can from that? Is it time to let it go and walk away from it? Or is it time to take it with me into a higher level, but I cannot leave it where it was because I've outgrown it? So am I taking it with me? Am I leaving it behind? For some of you, this can be working on the legal documents to do with divorce and separation and saying it's done, it's time to go. It's time to go from this marriage. It can also be going from this job, right? Going from this business, going from this partnership, because I'm ready to sign new contracts and start something new and vibrant and vital. So it's going to mean different things for different people. The thing that is absolute for all of you is that you are leaving something behind here. We have the Tower, we have time to go, we have 10 of Wands. It's been a struggle, it's been a burden, it's time for it to go. It needs to happen. This is a good change. This is a positive change. It's taking you into your power. It's taking you to a better time. All your needs will absolutely be met, but it's definitely time to go. New contracts, new beginnings, new openings, new you. All right, Gemini, that's what I have for you. I hope that helps. Thank you so much for being here. Have an amazing September, and I will see you next time. If you'd like to book in with me, the link is below. Have an amazing month. Take care. Bye-bye.